Hey everyone, welcome to the video of the week. Today's video of the week is WWE pay-per-view Hell in a Cell coverage. So these matches will not be in order, guys, from the way that they were on the show. And there will be a little bit of a side thing as well. So, first things first, we have the pre-show match, which was The New Day defending the SmackDown Tag Team titles against Rusev Day and Rusev and Aiden English. New Day had picked up the victory after a little bit of disconnection between Rusev Day, as Aiden English tagged himself in when Rusev was on a roll. So that could cause some issues between them again. So who knows? But New Day is still your SmackDown Tag Team champions. Then we had the Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella versus The Miz and Maurice mixed tag team match, in which Miz and Maurice picked up the win with a little bit of tight holding. So Maurice did hold Brie's tights in order to get the victory. Then on top of that, we had the Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose tag team match for the Raw tag team titles, in which Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre picked up the win and retained the tag titles. And then we had the very first Hell in a Cell match of the night, which was actually the very first match of the night on the main show, which was Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton, which, to be honest with you guys, was probably an awesome match, and it really was. And it's seen weapons and things that I didn't expect. For example, a screwdriver being put into Jeff Hardy's earlobe and literally twisted, which is quite cringe-worthy. And also, it's seen some spectacular things from Jeff Hardy, like swinging from the top of the Hell in a Cell. Actually ended up missing and actually resulted in the ending of the match, and Jeff Hardy losing the match to Randy Orton. So with that said, Randy Orton picked up the win. Then we had the Ronda Rousey versus Alexa Bliss Raw Women's title match, which is a singles match, in which Ronda Rousey picked up the win and retained the Raw Women's Championship. But on the opposite side, for a SmackDown Women's title, we had Charlotte versus Becky Lynch in a singles match, in which Becky Lynch became the champion that I think she truly deserved, being that Charlotte really shouldn't have been in the last pay-per-view's match because she kind of didn't really earn it. I mean, she did fight to get her way into it, but Becky had to fight multiple people, so that's why I think Becky truly deserved it, even though I don't think her and Charlotte's feud is over. So Becky Lynch is your new SmackDown Women's champion, I'm sorry. And then we had the WWE title match between AJ Styles and Samoa Joe in a singles match, which the referee had stated that AJ Styles had won the match, but Samoa Joe was stating that AJ Styles had tapped out. Now, when we got replays, we did actually see two things. One, AJ did have Samoa Joe pinned to the mat for the 3 count. However, AJ also did tap out on the opposite side, where the referee was not paying attention to at the other side, that he did tap out. So what that means is technically AJ is still the champion because the referee's decision is final. But it looks as if those two will be meeting again at the Super Showdown pay-per-view and for the WWE title. And then last but not least, we had the Universal title match between Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman, which is a Hell in a Cell match as well, with the guest referee Mick Foley, which ended in a no contest, which means that people got involved. Obviously, first starting it out, it was Dolph and Drew McIntyre getting involved. Then Seth and Dean got involved to kind of help even up the odds. And then Dolph and Seth went to an announce table. Dean and Drew were fighting on top of the cell. And then Brock Lesnar shows up. Brock Lesnar shows up, comes out, and pretty much breaks his way into the Hell in a Cell and attacks both Roman and Braun, being the sore loser, in my opinion, in this scenario. Anyways, so the match ended in a no contest because after Brock had left, the referee had no choice pretty much but to end the match because both Braun and Roman could not get up. Mick Foley was taken out because of Paul Heyman spraying him with some substance in the eyes, which I'm assuming was probably mace, or supposed to be mace. Anyways, with that said, we're going to end it out. But before we do, now it's time for that little bit of side thing. There's one cage. There's 2 cages. And there's 3 cages. So yes, if you guys did not notice, I did get myself another guinea pig, and that added to the family. If you guys didn't see my picture of him on Facebook, and on Instagram, I did post a picture of him up on them. His name's Casper. The new one is, obviously, I still have Alistair and Blade. They are my skinny pigs. They are right here. They're all kind of sleeping, so I didn't want to wake them up. So, and Casper's sleeping as well. But he is a normal guinea pig. He's an American guinea pig, and he's quite unique. What kind of attracted me to him was his unique color style. He had mainly white skin, or white fur, I'm sorry. And then on one side he has like a brown patch, and then on the other side a black patch, which I thought was really, really cute. So I had to get him. And then obviously I still have my pet beta as well. So we still have Pennywise. Annabelle did pass away, which was my other female beta. So that's why I wanted to fill the void. Now, if you guys didn't see my post on Instagram, there will be one last member of the family joining. One more. And I've already agreed that this is the last one. My parents and I have already talked about this. And the last one's going to be actually a co-animal for me, which means I will be the co-owner, as well as my little nephew Jay will be the other co-owner. I don't know what that animal is going to be yet, but his options are a gerbil, a hamster, or a fish. I said I'm not really interested in any more guinea pigs because 3 guinea pigs is enough, but we'll have to see, and I'll definitely show you him or her once I get them. Anyways, next Wednesday's video of the week will be a Myth Talk video. Yes, you heard me right. Myth Talk is making its return, but it will only be occasionally, and it will be a part of the video of the weeks, similar to that of what I do with my stories, occasionally on video of the weeks. But this Myth Talk will be on Balor. It will not be on Finn Balor, but it will be on the mythical creature known as Balor. So you guys will not want to miss that. Have a great day. Peace, and thank you guys for watching. Bye. And make sure you guys, if you guys are on YouTube, to subscribe and like this video. It would means the world to me. And join the Wolf Pack.